Hello there. Welcome back to grade 10 accounting. We are still working on the question paper for KwaZulu-Natal. This is the question paper that we have for grade 10. And if you move down all the details of that question paper, it's for March 2020. It is a common test. So this is what we have. So on this question paper, we are going to look at the question of journals. And this is the question that we have. This is question 2 that we're going to look at. And this question is on journals. Right. On this question paper, we are expected to spend 19 minutes on this question. If it has got 36 marks. So this is what we have. So we go through the question and answer the questions that are going to follow. So the question reads: use the following transactions to complete certain journals for quid traders for the month January 2020. The business is owned by head boy Malabule. On the required part, first part 2.1 requires us to prepare the cash receipts journal, which is the CRJ in brackets. It is 16 marks. Then we put our 2.2, we put the cash payment journal, which is the CPJ in brackets, and then it is for 20 marks. So on the information part, firstly, we have a note which is saying do not cast off the journals. And then we go beneath that transaction for the month of January 2020. And we are given those transactions. These are the transactions that are given, ranging from 1 down, we are moving down to 26. So this is what we have in terms of these transactions. We go again, we've got other transactions on the next page that are there. So they are ranging down to 30. So this is the information that we have that we are going to use to prepare those journals. So we are going to go item by item and try to identify which journal is being affected. Remember, we have got the cash receipts journal and the cash payments journal. So we go up there. Remember, on this question requires us to prepare the cash receipt journal here, and then it also requires us for the cash payment journal. So we are going to go, if we go to a transaction, we identify whether this is going to affect the cash receipt journal or cash payment journal, then we enter in the relevant journal. So this is what we have. So we're going to start on 1. Right, on 1, it reads information as the cash register tape, which is the CRT, and number 42. Sales 10,752 rands, and then cost in brackets, cost of sales 7,168. So this is what we have. Remember, the sales represent the selling price, and then the cost price is this one. And remember, the formula that we use to find the selling price, I will say selling price is equal to the cost price plus the markup. So it means this figure for cost price, we need to add the markup so that we get there. So to get the markup, we say this one, 10,752 minus 7,168, then you get your markup. So this one is on cash register tape. So it means these are sales that were made, and then we received our 10,752 out of those sales. But also remember, when we sell, we also record the cost of sales, that is the cost price of those goods that we are selling. We regard it as cost of sales. So that's what we have. So this is going to affect our cash receipts journal. So you see that this one is affecting our cash receipts journal. So we are going to go and enter it in the cash receipts journal. So if we go to our answer section now, remember, let's take note, we have got for sales, we have got 10,752, and then for cost of sales, we've got 7,160 or 168. So those are the figures that we are going to enter there in our cash receipts journal. If we can take note of the date again, the date was 1. The date here, we can take note of the date. The date was 1 year again. So this is the date that we are also going to enter. And obviously, for our column for documents, we have got the CRT. So this one is the one that we are going to enter for the section of our document. So let's go to our cash receipts journal. So you see that on our cash receipts journal, we are now on our cash receipts journal. So this is 2.1, where we have got the cash receipts journal for quid traders for January. On the document part, remember, we are saying this is the cash receipt journal, so we are just going to say CRT, representing the cash, the cash register tape. Then on the day, remember the day was 01, it was 1. So we put our 01 there. On the details, these are cash sales. These are cash sales. This represents our cash sales. Then on the folio, we can leave it blank. Then on analysis of receipts, remember the figure was 10,752. 10,000 representing this, those sales. 10,000. So here we've got 10,752. So this is what we have. Then this figure again, we put it in the column of bank, which is 10,752. So we put 10,000 here, 752. So that's what we have there. And then this figure also, we put it in the column for sales, which is the same figure, 10,752. So this is what we have. And then on cost of sales, remember the figure was 7,168. 168. So this is what we have. So if you go there, as we go with the row, you see that we also have columns that we have there for data's control. So if it's affecting data's control, we are supposed to put it here. Discount allowed to put it here. Then for sundry accounts, these two columns. For sundry accounts, we put anything that is that does not qualify to be put in these columns. If you have something that is another account that is not going to affect this that we are given, that is this column for sales, cost of sales data, and it's not allowed. It means that one we are supposed to put it under sundry. So sundry becomes an umbrella term. We are going to put many items that are not going to be affecting these other columns. So this is what we have. We go to the next one. Go back to the question to look at the next transaction and see what does it affect. Right. The next transaction is saying issued receipt number 81 to K Gumede for 1,520 rands in the settlement of the date of 1,600. Right. So we are concerned about the amount that was received. So the amount that was received here is this one. The amount that was received is 1,520 rands. So this is the amount that we are concerned with. So what does it mean? It means there is a discount allowed that is there. There is a discount allowed that is there. So to get the discount allowed, now we are saying this one and this one. So basically, we're saying 1,600. Then we subtract 1,520. So that we get our discount allowed. So if you subtract the two, obviously there we are going to get 80. So our 80 is representing our discount allowed in this sense. So this is also affecting the cash receipt journal because we are receiving issued receipts. So we are receiving. So this is also our cash receipts journal. So this is what we have there. So we can just maybe remove this. So this represents our cash receipts journal. So this is what we have. So we are going there and we go in the cash receipt journal. And remember, our date is here is 04. And then this is our day 04. And on our documents, we've got receipt number 81. So 81 is going to be under the document part. So this is what we have. So we are going to enter it. And then for our analysis of receipts, we are going to put 1,520. But we also have a column for discount allowed, which means we are also going to put our 80, which we calculated is discount allowed when we said 1,600 and 1,520. So we go there, we put that figure, all those figures that we highlighted there on the answer section. So we are here. So what does it mean now? We are on a document. Remember, we said this is document number 81. 81, and then on the day it's on 04. And details, this is K Gumede. Okay, then we can leave that column for folio. We don't have the details. So we go to analysis of receipts. Remember, the figure was 1,520. And then bank, we also remember when we receive this money, it's going to be deposited in the bank. So we put bank here 1,520. And then this 1,520, this is a data. We are paying a data. So on data's control receipts, also we are going to put something there, which is the same figure 1,520. So we can go there. Now we are on data's there. The same figure 1,520. 1,520. And also we've got a discount that we calculated to say 1,600 minus 1,520, and we got 80. So 80 is coming here. So we've got nothing that is going to the sundry accounts columns there, because everything has been entered on the other side. So we now go to the next one. The next transaction, we can go back and check what we have in the question. So we were on this one, which is on 04. Now we're on 07. Purchased merchandise for 2,400 less 5% trade discount from Dwalen store and paid by check number 113. So we can quickly take note of the clear figures that we have there. We have the date is 07. The document is the document that you are given there. Let's try to see. It's 113. You're given it there on the document part. And then this is a purchase of merchandise for 2,400 and less a 5% discount. So we have to take note of that. This is trade discount, and we should know that trade discount is not shown in the books of accounts. Trade discount is not shown in the books of account. So what does it mean? We are going to calculate the trade discount there, 5% of 2,400, and we subtract that amount. And that amount will not be shown in the books of account. So what we are trying to say, let's try to calculate that one. We are saying we are going to say 5%. 5%, remember, it's 5 over 100. Then we multiply by 2,400 over 1 to get the amount of trade discount. So if we calculate that one, I will say 5 over 100, which is 0.05 as a decimal. Then you multiply by 2,400. You're going to get 120. So we have 120 here. So this is our trade discount. So the amount after removing trade discount now, the amount after removing trade discount, we are now saying 2,400. We are now saying 2,400. Then you subtract the amount for trade discount, which is 120. Let's try to calculate that one. 2,400. Then you subtract 120. You're going to get 2,208. So this is 2,208. So this is the amount after trade discount. So what we are saying is that this amount for trade discount is not shown in the books of accounts. You just calculate it and remove it, but you don't show it in the books. So we are going to ignore it. We are just going to be concerned with the amount after we've removed that trade discount, which is 2,280. So this 2,280, also we need to identify which journal is being affected there. We need to identify which journal is being affected there. So you see that it's a payment. We purchased merchandise, so this is a payment. So it's going to be the cash payment journal. So here we purchased. So this one is affecting cash payment journal. So we are going to the cash payment journal, and then we are going to enter this 2,280 that we found there. 2,280. Remember, this is the figure that we found here, 2,280. This is the figure that we found there. So you're going to put it uh, in the column for bank, since it's a payment, and then what we are purchasing, we are purchasing merchandise, which means this is trading stock, and we are going to put it under the trading stock column to as a representation like that. So we can go to our cash payment journal. Cash payment journal. Right, we try to see what we have in terms of our cash payment journal. So this is our cash payment journal. Right, on our cash payment journal, remember we've highlighted in terms of the documents. The document that we have there, we said it's 113. So we've got 113 here. And then the day, it's 04. Day is 04. And then on the details, this is Dwaleni store, remember? Dwaleni store. Then we can skip the column portfolio. Then for bank, we've got 2,280. Remember, after removing that trade discount, we found 2,280. And we said what we are purchasing is merchandise, which is trading stock. So we also put in the column for trading stock, which is 2,208. So this is what we have now in terms of this one. We have highlighted in terms of the two accounts that has been affected there. So we go back now. We see the next one. We check what we have next. If you go here, you see that we are now, we are still there. Paid speedy deliveries 260 by check to deliver the above mentioned merchandise to the business. So these are sort of transport costs that we are paying, and we are paying to speed deliveries. So it means this transaction is going to affect our bank. As remember, we are paying by check. We are paying using check here. So our bank is going to be affected. And also we have got another account that is being affected. Is that this payment of 260 is increasing the cost of that trading stock. So the trading stock also is going to be affected by this 260. The 260 is also going to be in the column for trading stock. So this is what we have. So we can go back and end that one. In the date still remains is 07. It's on the 07. So it means we need to correct that one on the 07. So we go back to the cash payment journal. We are here, and this date we are saying it's 07, not 04. Here we have 07. So we have 07 here, and we are saying it's also applying here on the next one. And we also have the same, but on the document it's now 114. On the document it's now 114. And the details, we are paying speed deliveries. So here we have speed deliveries. So we have speed deliveries there. Then we leave a column. Then the amount is 260. And we said it's increasing the cost of trading stock. So we are also putting our 260 here. So this is what we have. We can move on to the next one. We can move on to the next one according to the information that we are given. Right from 7, we are going to 9 here. Right on 9, it reads issued check for Creditor Bank for 580 to meet the monthly repayment towards the loan. Issued a check to Creditor Bank for 580 to meet the monthly repayment. So we are paying a loan there, 580, and we are paying it to a Creditor Bank. So on the details part, we are going to put our Creditor Bank, and then the amount is 580. We put it in the column for bank, and also it's going to affect the loan. And you'll see that the loan is not part of the columns that we are given there. So it means we are going to put this figure under the sundry accounts. So this is what we have, and then we can take note of the date 9. We can take note of the the date that we have there, it's 9, and then we enter that one. So let's go to the other section and put that one on the cash payment journal again, because this is a payment. Right, on the document part, we are going to put 115 there, and then this is the date is 09. And remember the details are, we said it's crazy bank, crazy bank, crazy bank here. And then the amount is 580. 580 here, and we are saying this is a payment to loan, and we don't have a column that we have there for loan. So we are going to the sundry accounts column and put that one 508. So we are here now on sundry accounts column, and remember we are in this row. So we are coming here. This is the row. So our amount we are putting it here is 580. And then on the details part, this is loan to Crazy Bank. So we can enter it as such as loan Crazy Bank. So here we are saying it's loan, and it's for Crazy Bank. So this is what we have there. Then we can move on to the next transaction according to the questions that we are given. Right, we go back to the question. Right, we are now on 10, saying paid 3,120 to Squally Traders by check on account and received a discount of 180. So it's also important to identify which journal is being affected. Again, we are paying, so it's the cash payment journal again. Okay. Likewise, this one was also the cash payments journal, and also this one for 260 was also for cash payments journal. So this is what we have. Now we are on 10, paid 3,120 to Squally Traders, and then we are told that there's a discount of 180, which is the discount received. So on cash payment journal, we've got discount received, but on cash receipt journal, we've got discount allowed. So this is what we have. So we are going to put on 3,120 on the column of for bank, and it's a payment to Squally Traders by check on account. So this is when it's on account, it means we were owing Squally Traders, so we are now paying Squally Traders. So Squally Traders was our creditor since we are owing Squally Traders. So we're going to go to the column of creditors control and enter this amount 3,120. And we also have a column for discount received. We put this 180. And our date, we can take note of it here. We are given it as 10. So this is what we have. We can go back there. Put those figures in the cash payment journal. So remember here, we can put 116. And then on the day, remember we are given, this is 10. Day is 10. And we are paying Squally Traders. So we can say Squally. This is Squally Traders. And then the amount that we have there is 3,120. We put it on the bank column, 3,120. And we said it's also, we are paying a creditor. So we go to the creditors control column, go to the creditors control column there, and enter 3,120. So we are here. So we enter this data about 3,120 here. 3,120 there. And then we also have a column for discount received, which is here. And remember, the figure was 180 for discount received. So this is what we have in terms of this transaction. So we can move on to the next one that we are given. Right, if you come here, you see that the next transaction that we are given is we are now on date 18. and it reads a received check. So we are receiving, very important, we are receiving here, received check. So this is it's going to affect the cash receipts journal. So received a check number 687. So this is going to be our document number 687 for 1,700 runs from host suppliers, a creditor, as a refund for any overpayment made to them in December 2019. So this is from the creditor. So what does it mean? It means on the details part, obviously, we are paying cost suppliers. We are going to put cost suppliers on the details. And then the amount is 1,700. And then it's also going to be on the analysis of receipts, since we have analysis of receipts column in the cash receipts journal. And also a bank, 1,000, same amount, 1,700. And we are, this is a refund from a creditor. This is a refund from a creditor. Remember, a refund from cost suppliers, which is a creditor. So we don't have a column for those for creditors control. So we are going to put it in the sundry account, since we don't have a column for that one. So we can go and enter those figures there. That is on 18 is our date. So we go there. We go back to our cash receipts journal now. This is our cash receipts journal. So what we are going to do, we are going to go there, and we are going to say here we have our document. It's 82. 82. Then our day, remember, it's 18. And then our details is invoice suppliers. 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 And then our amount with 1,700. And we are going to put it under analysis of receipts. Then we put it under bank again, same amount. And we are saying it's a refund from a creditor. So if you look at our columns here, our columns that we are having here, from here, here where we have sales to where we have a discount allowed, you see that we don't have a column for creditors control. So since we don't have a column for creditors control, please, that amount we put it in the sundry accounts column. So here, come here. And now here our amount there is, here amount is 1,700. And the details, remember, this is the creditors control. So let's say creditors control. So this is what we have here. So the amount remains is 1,700. So we go to the next transaction, which is transaction on the 20th. It reads a check drawn by N. van Niekerk for 2,760 rands in settlement of the year account of 2,800 was returned by the bank unpaid due to insufficient funds. So this check is 2,760. Here, the check is 2,760. So it means the difference, we are not concerned about it, because we are just concerned about the amount that has been retained there, which is 2,760. So this is the amount that we are going to enter. And this is on the 20th, and it's going to affect our bank. It's going to affect our bank as 2,760. And then Van Veek was a debtor, because this person is paying a year account, here, which means this person was a debtor. So it means it's also going to affect our debtors control. So we're going to put it again in the column for debtors control. So debtors control and bank are the two accounts that are going to be affected there, and we have got columns for that. So this is what we have. So we can go on the cash receipts journal and enter that one. We can go on the we can go on the cash payments journal. So this one is affecting the cash payments journal. Cash payments journal. 2,760. So we can go back there in front of that one with the cash payments and so on. Right, so here we can go down. It's under the cash payments journal. So what we are doing now, we are here. Then on the column part, we can put here, we can try to put another representation in terms of document. That for day it's on the 20th, so we're going to put our 20th. Then on the document part, you can choose a figure that we put there. We put 117, and then on the details, remember this is N Van Niekerk, N Van Niekerk, so you can say just say N Van Niekerk, N Van Niekerk. So this is what we have in terms of details, and then the amount was 2,760. And we said this is also going to affect our debtors control, since this person is a debtor. This person is a debtor, so we've got also 2,760 coming in this column. So the two accounts have been entered, so we can go and proceed with the next transaction that we have. Right, if you come here, you see that the next transaction that we have now is on 22 total credit card sales to date 20,600, 20,600, which consists of a cost of sales figure of 13,733 out of this credit card sales of 20,600. So this is very simple. On the analysis of receipts, we're going to put out 20,600, and then on the bank part column, we're going to put 20,600 again, and then we've got the sales column also. We are going to put 20,600 again. Then we've got cost of sales column that we are having in the cash receipts journal, and we put this one cost of sales 18,733. So this one is going to affect our cash receipts journal, cash receipts journal. So we go there, we can take note of the date, which is 22. Our date is 22 there. And this is coming from total credit card sales. So this means our document part, we have got the CRT, which is cash register tab, because these are cash sales. So we on the document, we are going to put our CRT. So we go back there, and we are looking for the cash receipt journal. We are looking for the cash receipts journal. On the cash receipts journal, we are here. So we are starting with the documents column. We are starting with the document column. I think we can just maybe scroll up so that we have the columns clear. Here we are saying here we have the CRT, and then the day it's 22. And then on the details, remember these are cash sales. And then analysis of receipts, the figure that we have is 20,600. And this figure is going to come under bank again. And it will come under sales again. Same as we did on the first part here. And then we also have the cost of sales column that we have, and we are given that cost of sales figure that was given as 13,733. 13,733. So this is what we have. It's not going to affect the salary account column, because all the accounts have columns there. So we go to the next transaction to check what we have. We are here. We are on 22. So now we are on 26. So 26 reads, send a check for 10,400 to Beauty Insurance Company to pay the owner's annual insurance premium on a personal vehicle. We have 10,400. That's a check that was sent to Beauty Supplier. So this is a payment that is being made. So what does it mean? It means this one is going to affect our cash payments journal. Cash payment journal. And we have a check being paid. So it means we have got the bank here. Bank here. Yes, we are paying a check, sending a check. And it's going to it's a check of 10,400, which is going to pay the owner's annual insurance premium of a personal vehicle. Anything that is paid for personal reasons, personal use, etc., money taken for personal use, personal payments, we regard that as our drawings. So it means this is going, it's affecting the bank account and the drawings account. In the bank account, we have a column for that, but drawings, we do not have a column for that. So it means this 10,400 for drawings, we're going to put it under the sundry account, since we don't have a column for drawings. So as simple as that. So we go back there. We look for cash payments. This is cash receipts. So we look for cash payments journal. Right, we are here. Right, we are here, so we can just enter the required. This 10,400, and here we can put again 117, and all the dates. On the date part, we have got 26. And then this is being paid to Beauty Insurance. Beauty Insurance, and then the amount is 10,400. The amount is 10,400. And remember, we said these are drawings, and we don't have a column for drawings. If you check up there, you see that after bank, we've traded stock, debtors control, creditors control, payments. There's no column for drawings there. So if we have such a scenario that the account is not here, we go to the sundry account column and put it there. So we just go there and put that one. So we are here. This is the row that we have for that one. So we're going to come here and put the amount here. So we are saying here, come here, the amount is 10,400. So we're going to put our 10,400 here. And then we can write the details under details. These are drawings, so you just have to write drawings here. Put our drawings here. So that's what we have there. That's what we have there. So we can go back to check what we have in terms of the next transaction. We are here now. This is the last one on this page, so we can go to the next page. Now we have got 28 on the 28th, and we've got a data. IMOI is paid 300 rand towards an account that had been previously written off during December 2018. So I remember when an account is written off, we regard it as bad debt, but when that person comes back and pays the money, we regard it as bad debts recovered. We regard that one as bad debts recovered. So this person is paying. So this is a receipt that is going to affect our cash receipts journal. So here, cash receipts journal is the one that is being affected. So the amount is 300, and the date we are given 28. So this 300, we are going to put it under analysis of receipts. We are going to put it under analysis of receipts. And also, since we are receiving this money, is going to be put also under bank. And then the other accounts, we go to sundry. Since we don't have a column for bad debts recovered, we put it under sundry is 300 again. So we can go back there and try to put this one. And this is under cash receipts journal. So this is our cash receipts journal. So we are saying we are here. This is 300, and then we have got this happening on the 28th, and we have got it. Our document is 83 here, and then on the details part, this is W wise, and it's paying the amount of 300, and we are saying it's going to be also under bank. And it's a bad debt recovered. As I was saying, we don't have a column here for bad debt recovered. If you check here, we've got bank sales, cost of sales. Right, we can let's try to see here. So we are saying we don't have a column for bad debts recovered. If you look here, we've got bank sales, cost of sales, then here we showing that we don't have any, and here we've got debtors control receipts. So, and on the last one, we've got discount allowed. No account for bad debts covered. So if you have a scenario like that item, we just post it in under the sundry account column. So we are here. Sundry account column is here. Here. So we are saying this 300, we are going to put it here, and on the description part is bad debts covered. So amount 300, and then here you just write debts covered. If your space permits in the answer book, we write in full bad debts recovered. So this bad debts recovered. So this is what we have. Then we can check on the next transaction. I think we are on the same date. There's something again. So we can go back there and try to see. So you see that we are told also that received 6,700 from Crest Bank to increase the loan. Received 6,700 from Crest Bank to increase the loan. So what does it mean? It means this is going to be affect bank under bank column, and we put it again under analysis of receipts. And this is a loan that we are getting from Crest Bank. You'll see that we don't have a column for loan again. So it means we're going to put it under sundry accounts again, which is 6,700 as loans from Crazy Bank. So this is what we are going to do. We can go back again. We are still on the cash receipts donor. We are still here. So on the document parts there, we are just going. Let's put on the date we have got. This is the same date, which is 28. And we are saying this is from Crazy Bank. So we can write here Crazy Bank. And then on the analysis of receipts, the amount is 6,700. So we are putting 6,700 here. And remember, it's also going to be deposited in the bank. Put it here again. And then we are saying we don't have a column for loan there. So we are going straight away to the sundry accounts column. We are here. Sundry accounts column. So we have 6,700. Then here we are writing it as loan. And obviously it's from Crazy Bank here, Crazy loan, and each get that is from Crazy Bank. So this is what we have in terms of this one. Right, this one on the document part there, this is a loan. So we can just write BS here. Right, so this is what we have here. Then we go check the next transaction on the 30th. The bank statement received from World Bank revealed the following that still has to be recorded in the cash journals. So we are given service fees, cash handling fees, credit card levy, interest on variable bank balance. So this is affecting the cash payment journal, because remember, these are payments. We are paying service fees, cash handling fees, and the credit card levy, and also we are paying interest on variable bank balance. But if you see these expenses that are being paid, or these costs that are being paid, you see that this one and this one and this one represents our bank charges. They represent our bank charges. So they are bank charges, these ones. So basically we are saying this one, and this one are representing our bank charges. And this one is just interest on unfavorable bank balance, which represents interest on overdraft. An overdraft is when you withdraw money that is more than in your account. For example, you put 100 rands in your account, then you go and withdraw 150. It means you have withdrawn 150, which is more than 100. So there's a deficit of a minus 150 that is there. So this one becomes an overdraft. So this is an overdraft. So it's different from bank charges. So an overdraft comes as a form of a loan, a short-term loan that can be provisioned by a bank. So we don't regard it as a bank charge. So you can differentiate between the two. So we are just going to add there, get the total for bank charges. So we are saying 220. We add our 220, we add our 50, and then we add our 190. There, if you add them, you get 460. So our bank charges are 460 rands. So this is what we are going to do. And then we have got our 30 as our debt. And then these bank charges are being paid to what? To the bank called World Bank. So for details, we're going to put World Bank. So we can go back there on our cash payment journal. This is cash receipts, so we can check what we have in terms of cash payments. So we are here now on cash payment journal. And then we are saying this again, we are saying we are on the date, it's on the 30th. And then this is World Bank. World Bank. And then let's start with our bank charges, which are with 460. And we are saying it's 460, and we don't have a column for bank charges, if you see. So we are going to put it under the sundry accounts. So we can go to our sundry accounts. We can go to our sundry accounts and put our 460 there. 460, and on the description, these are bank charges, remember. So we are just going to indicate that they are bank charges. If your space permits, you can write in full there, bank charges. So this is what we have. And then remember, we also have interest on overdraft. Interest on overdraft. We can just maybe go back there to clarify that one. Also have this one, interest on overdraft, which is this one, 160 here. Come here, we put 160 is our interest on our favorable bank balance, which is interest on overdraft. And the details are the same date. And then it's going to be paid again to World Bank as the same. So we go back there. This is the 30th. And we are saying it's World Bank. And the amount is 160. And remember, we don't have a column for interest on overdraft, so we're going to sundry, the sundry section, and then we are saying this is our 160, and it's interest on overdraft. So here you write in full, interest on overdrafts. You write in full, the space permits you. So this is what we have. Come here on we are left with the document part. Documents, document part there. Since we do not have any, we can just regard it as BSc. So this is what we have, and this should be the last one. This marks the end of our transactions. So thank you for listening. This was our video for cash payments journal and cash receipts journal. Thank you for having me. We'll meet again in the next video. Those who haven't subscribed, please subscribe and share. We are still coming with Creditor accounting to assist us in our understanding of what the required concepts of this subject of accounting Creditor. So let's stay tuned and stay notified for more videos that are going to come, so that we keep on track. We'll meet again on the next video. With that, I'm signing out.